Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I've got a really fantastic little story to tell you here. One of my subscribers, a guy called Clive, reached out to me whilst he was on holiday in Australia, and he was on a bit of a shopping trip to get some cold smoking equipment for himself, and he reached out to me and asked me if I would like a Smokai smoke generator. Now these are manufactured in New Zealand. How could I turn up the opportunity to get a wonderful piece of kit like this? Now this is the 3 litre 24-hour Magnum, and I'm going to take this onto the bench and take you through it bit by bit, and then I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to try it out. Now this is the smoke generator that comes with the battery operated air pump, and it's got some fantastic features. It's really well engineered, and I will take you through that. But what a lovely thing to do. So Clive bought this home in his luggage for me. I got it shipped from his house to mine, and obviously I did a bit of a bank transfer to square him up for the smoke generator. But what a wonderful piece of kit. Now this comes with, like I said, the battery operated smoke generator, and it's got a 6,000 milliamp hour Li-ion battery in it, which powers that, and fully charged that will allow this to smoke for 24 hours. Wonderful bit of kit. I'm so excited to use this, and it's also able to be connected to an existing hot smoker. So if you've got like a ProQ Bullet and you wanted to stick this onto the side of it, then that is entirely possible. It comes with like a few nuts and bolts and a fitting bracket that you can stick onto the side of an existing smoker. So I'm probably going to do that to one of my cold smokers. I know that Clive's intention was to be able to pop one of these onto the side of a bullet smoker, and I've got some pictures that I can show you that he sent me of his attempts to do that. So I'll put them up now so you can see those, and whilst you're having a look at those, I'm going to get set up on my workbench and I'm going to unbox this and take you through it. What a wonderful gift. I'm really excited. So without further ado, let's get on that bench.
The cold smoke generator comes in a very sturdy, well packaged cardboard box. On opening it, there is a leaflet with some additional instructions for using the cold smoke generator. The lid looks like it's made from beechwood and has a nice natural finish to it. It has their crossed axes logo branded onto the surface, which looks really cool. The diffuser comes with the 3 and 4 litre smoke generators only. All the metal parts of the cold smoke generator are made from 304 heavy duty stainless steel. The steel contains both chromium between 18 and 20% and nickel between 8 and 10.5%, so it's non-magnetic and it won't corrode if left outside. The instructions seem clearly written and easy to understand. It even has a troubleshooting section at the back, together with tips on the various different woods to use for smoking and which foods they go well with. The hopper, smoke tube and support bracket come already assembled. You can see on the back of the hopper where the air pipe connects. The diffuser attaches over the smoke tube using a really well engineered bayonet connection. The support bracket forms part of the base of the smoker, and once the smoke tube has been removed together with the diffuser, it's possible to remove the support bracket using a similar bayonet arrangement to that of the diffuser. And inside this cardboard box we have the battery operated air pump. The pump operates from a 6,000 milliwatt hour lithium ion battery and allows the smoke generator to operate for about 24 hours. Stripping down the cold smoke generator couldn't be easier. First of all, using that bayonet connector, remove the smoke diffuser. Then the smoke pipe is removed, and then the base can be unclipped using that bayonet connection. Once all the parts are removed, the smoke generator can be cleaned. Reassembling the Smokai is simply the reverse of stripping it down. First, attach the base to the bottom of the hopper. Slide in and locate the smoke tube, locking it in with a twist. Attach the smoke diffuser, locking it in place with a slight turn anti-clockwise. Finally, place the lid on the hopper and you're done.
Okay, so the air pump is IPX4 rated, and that's an insulation protection 4, and that means that it can sit outside, and it has been tested with up to 10 litres per minute of water being sprayed on this for 10 minutes, and it's withstood that, and that's how it managed to get that IPX4 rating. So this is good to sit outside, and you shouldn't really have any problems with it so long as all the orifices, like the USB charging port, is closed properly. So do make sure that that is the case. Oh, here we go. So that has to be in properly. There we go. So once that's in properly, you shouldn't have any problem with that sitting outside. No exposed electrical parts. There you go. Okay, that's connected. So I'm using this birch chip here. You can see that's quite a coarse chip, but it's less than 10 mil. I'm not going to fill it right up to the top, but that's good enough. And we'll light it through both these holes, so there's one on this side and one on the other. Okay, turn it round so it's not influenced so much by the wind.
I think it's only right at this point to mention that the day I was testing this, it was actually quite windy, and this particular part of the smoker would be inside of the cold smoker when it's in operation, so it wouldn't be so heavily influenced by the wind. So ideally this would have been tested on a much calmer day.
Oh, that looks absolutely lovely, and I can tell you there is absolutely no heat on that whatsoever. Just a little bit. I can feel it's quite moist, so obviously you're going to get moisture in your smoker. Part of the combustion process does produce a lot of vapor, water vapor. Look at that. So if you do find that this airflow is too great and you want to reduce the smoke output significantly, you can unplug one of these and you can see the smoke actually reduces quite considerably. So the way to reduce the air supply going to the smoker is by removing one of these air pipes. So this is normally like so. If you remove one of those tubes, use a clip just to clamp that down, you will get half of the air supply, and that will reduce the amount of smoke that you have coming out from the smoker.
It's also worth noting you can adjust the airflow on the pump by using the buttons situated on the front of the pump, and you can adjust it from high to low in 4 stages.
Now, it's not too breezy out here, but it's breezy enough to affect that, and that just blew back through there and a flame came out of here. Not too concerned about that, but let me just pop this back onto 2 and you can see immediately, so we'll take that off again. Nice light smoke coming out there. Let me pop this back on and you can see straight away loads more smoke coming out. That seems to be working really effectively. Guessing we've got all our chip on here. Now the body, I have to say, unsurprisingly, this here is quite warm. Let's tip it out. There you go. I don't know if you can see down there. No. That's probably a bit better. There you go. So you can see there's a lot of moisture in there, but I guess that's natural. Nice robust construction. This nozzle's nice and cool. Okay, so that's nicely locked on there now. I hadn't got that locked on properly, so that's a good point to note. But yeah, that's properly unlocked and then properly locked. So that's something that needs to be done. Okay, that's cooling down nicely. Have a look down there. You can see that empties out really nicely. It's a bit of combustion residue in there, but I guess if this goes for quite a long time, let's have a look at these chips. So let's run through these. Okay, so they're burning quite nicely. So I would imagine, and actually you can really feel the moisture in those as well. So that will keep the smoke burning quite slowly. Yeah, a lot of moisture in the combustion process. So these are birch chips, by the way. We sell these on our website, coldsmoking.co.uk, if you're interested. We do a few other varieties as well. All the usuals. But yeah, they're nicely toasted. I will obviously use these again. I would just like to say a massive thank you to Clive for bringing this all the way from Australia for me in his luggage. I think that's a fantastic gesture. Thank you very much for that, Clive. Hopefully we'll get to catch up with you next time I'm up in Scotland, do a bit of fly fishing, and we'll put yours to the test. So in summary, incredibly nicely built, very, very sturdy piece of kit. I'm going to be fitting this to one of my smokers, probably the Stacker smoker. And I'll do a video about that in the future, but I have to say it's a beautiful piece of kit, beautifully engineered, but it is expensive. This cost 147 quid. What's that in dollars? It's probably about $180, something like that, so it's not cheap. But you know what, you do get what you pay for. So if you buy good kit, hopefully this will last many, many years into the future. And they say that this can burn for 24 hours on a full load. I'll test that out as well, but obviously I'm not going to do that here. I just put in around about 2.5 litres of chip, filled it up to about here, and that was producing beautiful smoke. But I'll give it a much longer test in a future video. Well look, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please give us a big thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this bit of kit in the comments. It's always nice to hear what you've got to say. and I will always try and respond whenever possible. In the meantime, folks, take care of yourselves, have a smoky time, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye bye now.